Hi guys, I've decided, upon everything I've been saying, to add one last game for now. Only because this one we can play just as much as all the others. Oh. Completely stuck. Okay, so Gold Rush again, guys. This is. Alright, 1 second. Oh my god. Alright, so. There we go. Yep, Gold Rush again. I don't know if any of you have watched Gold Rush, but. Oh. I don't know where I'm bloody going. Crash. Straight away already. Don't know where I'm going. No map. Nothing. I don't know. So we started here. So we've got to go off the. Oh, I bet you saw that dirt track. All right. So. Yeah. So. Decided I've played this a little bit before. Not played it for a long while though. Hence I can't remember the bloody buttons. But yeah, it starts out kind of slow, but then as you get your machinery and your wash plants, everything speeds up. The only problem is the loading does take the mick sometimes. You know, when you go into the new areas and such. Oh. However, we'll get there. Right, so here we are in the main town. So the petrol station there, which we'll have to visit again soon. I think the bank is up on the corner here somewhere, which is our first stop. Because playing it a couple times before, I have learnt a few things. That's not it. Basically, there's a much easier way to start this game than oh, I'm gonna turn that $1 mode thing off, otherwise. It will be a very quick and easy game. No, trying to go main menu, settings, game. Disable that. Right, I'm not going through them just now. Right, there we go. Right, so lease that, and we'll take out a loan over the most time we can. Oh, fuck's sake. Bloody buttons. Okay, take that loan. And we actually don't really listen to what it tells us to buy at the start. Because if you're doing it that way, then you'll shovel the dirt into the hog pan, and then you're constantly shoveling dirt and turn the bloody thing off. Yeah, you're shoveling dirt and then constantly tipping water, which you don't really want to do. And at the moment, you don't really want to buy buckets because you already have 2 there. So that obviously saves you a bit more money. You could do a trade. No, I don't think you got money for the trader right at the start. But what you want is, it tells you to buy this one, right? No pump, right? And one of these and 2 mats. Then you got to shovel into there. Then you got to throw a bucket of water into there. And you got takes forever. So if you buy one of each of these, alright, not one of them. This is why we took out the loan. And then buy hog pound pump, 4 of these. All you need is running water. So You are the small diesel water pump, the electric water pump. It's how much are these water pumps over here? No, they're stupid prices at the moment. I swear there was another one I could buy. No, okay, I'm probably thinking something completely different. So go. It's up to you on this one actually. You can buy the mobile generator and the electric water pump. Up to you, or that way you got to buy the diesel to put into that to then power that, or you can just buy a small diesel water pump and you're more or less done. Because I don't think £2 no, so you're not enough to buy them just yet. Yeah, so you don't need to buy buckets, you do need to buy a small hose, and you don't need no electrics yet. Nice spare parts, just to make sure you have that jerry can now. Water hose, diesel water pump, hog pan mat, hog pan pump, hog pan. Oh, I didn't pick it up, did I? Fucking stuck on everything. And buy one jerry can. Anyway, I'll go to the petrol station again and fill everything up. Order that. Right, easier way to do this, saves room in the thing. Right, put your mats in first, guys. Definitely mats first, because then it saves you having to fish all the mats out of the truck later on. Takes slightly bit longer right now, but when you're loading up the truck and emptying it, you don't have to jump in there and try and find everything. Okay, so hose, jerry can. Make sure you get that somewhere you can actually get it. Make sure you can get to the top of this as well, because when we come to go to when we go to the petrol station in just a second, we're going to fill everything up, and that's why we needed the extra little bit of money. That, and it takes the first, it gives you that little bit of time to get gives you that little bit of time. So if you're not digging that far, so you're having a little run around, you got 1 or 2 payments for your 1 or 2 daily payments to pay off the loan and lease. Or you could just cheat and buy everything for $1, go straight all the way up to the max. You know, you get all your vehicles, all that crap, and do the game that way. But I like doing it properly. Gives you something to actually work for. It's nice. Oh no, I don't want to drop that. Where are you? There you are. Try and fill. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. And the thing on this game is it's easy to get stuck on absolutely everything. Oh. Oh, you fuck's sake. This is what I say, you've got to do your truck right. Now everything's fucking hidden. See, fuck this right up now. Fuck off. Right, there we go. Just laying it down there, not putting it away properly. Okay, let's now we'll go to the claim. So yeah, we have spent a fair bit of the money, but it's all a better way to start than what it is if you read through the journal, which explains step by step how to set up all your different tiers. So yeah, we got up here past the machine yard that's got all our good stuff in it for later, much later on in the game. And then what you want to do, you want to keep digging, guys. It's tedious, yes, okay, but you want to use the shovel, dig out as much as the first area as you can. You can always go back to it as long as you don't sell anything, or you have to rebuy it all, move it all back. But it's tedious as hell, but doing it this way is good. And all we do afterwards is when you've got enough money, you go back, you buy the small electric generator if you didn't buy that the first time round. 2 leads, 2 more cables, a split. Oh shit! You know what we did forget? Oh no! No, we gotta go back to the shop. We forgot something. I knew I was gonna do that. But yeah, a splitter for the small hoses, and you hook up which I'll show you anyway because I'm gonna do it that way. You hook up that wavetable and the magnetite separator, them 2 machines I looked at, and that is you basically set up well and truly until you can afford to buy the small excavator and the small wash plant. But we forgot to buy the most important bits. I completely just slipped my mind buying them. We want a thick red hose and a thick red hose and a filter. Oh my god, this car don't turn for shite. Right. Thick red hose and a filter. One water hose. Around into here if I remember rightly. Never used to be in here, but since they changed everything. So here's all your spare parts for everything we can possibly need to swap out and change and fix later on. Order, don't show that again, I know where it is. And then again, as soon as you get these things, take that and put a shot on the end. One less thing to do later on, one extra thing you don't lose. Yeah, that was a waste of bloody diesel, wasn't it? So let's make up for it now. Fly away back there and actually start setting up. But you do not want to sell these hog pan pumps. Okay, all this stuff we've got here, you will need throughout the whole game, apart from the generator, which you can sell and get the big ones later on. Because when you go to do your, no, I've not got this far before, but I've seen it. When you go to do the tier 5, I think it is, or 6, at the bottom you add 2 hog pound pumps. So it goes all the way through the trommel, goes through shaker deck, goes through absolutely everything you set up, and it goes across the sluice box at the end. And then for one extra chance to catch all the gold, it goes through 2 of these, one on each side. So you will need it the whole time. Okay, so buying the hog pound pump at the beginning is the best way to do it. Because if you get the no pump, you then can't fit that on there because you'll have to keep running over there every 30 seconds to throw bucket water down it. Which you don't want to be doing, you want to be digging, digging and digging. Okay, so let's get to it. Pick this up. It's a bit hard to see where you're going, but you can always see where to put these because everything has its own little place. Bits of paper, just pick them up when you want to do it. Yeah, you can set up as realistically as you like. You can have it so no cables go through the water, so you can build everything on that side. It's entirely up to you. Leave that there for a second. Obviously I've got no cables along the pipes, so I can throw them literally wherever I want. And it will take ages because this whole area here is what you can dig out with a shovel. Okay, it's pretty deep. It will take you a fair few hours to do it. Okay, after this episode, like this is obviously setting up and getting started, but yeah, for the first 2 or 3 it will probably mainly be digging, panning, and seeing what gold we can pan out, because we do need to save up an absolute fortune. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. Save up an absolute fortune to get to the digger and mobile wash plant. I wouldn't say it's too expensive, but much more expensive than doing this. That one goes there. Into that. Alright, red one. Goes. And there's an in and an out. That's out. That's in, so you're gonna get into that one and throw this wherever the hell you want to do it. I'll just throw it really slightly deeper, don't really matter. Okay, and then shovel out, but there is a little pull cord just down. I don't think you can do that. Look, little pull cord there, and that red button there, just to turn it off. Yeah, see that? So now instead of having to keep throwing buckets on there, we've got that. So just dig, triangle, square, triangle, square. See, it's like the amount. You keep an eye on your percentage. As soon as it gets to about 99, you know you've got one more shovel to put in there. Quickly throw a shovel in there, and turn it off as quickly as you can. We will also need to turn it off quickly because I don't want to keep wasting bloody fuel all the time. That button does like disappearing, by the way. It always has, ever since the game first came out. You come in here and see these 2 buckets I was talking about. So you want to take one of them with you, maybe 2, and you want to fill that one there up as well, but we can do that later on. These buckets what we're going to need first, because we have to clean the mats, put them into this bucket when they're done. You're lucky you found a nugget. Found a 0.48 ounce nugget. See that top corner? Our money's there, our gold. We've obviously got 0.478 ounces, that's our nugget. So while you're I'm shoveling this shit in there and I not even got it turned on. So it will tell you if it's full and not got anything in it. It will tell you. I just wasn't looking. Yeah, so the good thing is when you find nugget, while you're doing this, you're also saving money at the same time. you know what I mean. It's basically, we'll shove it in here. We won't get any gold out of this until we clean it up. Alright, but at the same time, the money goes up every time we find a nugget. So you can see what you make in nuggets to what you make when you clean up, which is good because you're making money like basically twice for doing the same thing. So even when you're in a digger, excavator, dump truck, everything, front loader, whenever you find a nugget, the money automatically goes into there. It won't sit in there and wait for you to do your clean up. So I say that's a bit of pocket money in case you need to run out and buy anything for repairs or petrol. Just spend your nuggets and clean up's 100% profit then. Yeah, nuggets do become far and few between, but obviously just started, they want to make sure you get money quickly so you can progress, I suppose. Hey, another nugget. See that, 2 ounces of gold already. Oh, 2.5 almost. I think there is one big one in here somewhere. It will give you eventually. And it actually lets you decide whether you want to keep it or not, because it's such a big amount. But I always take it because it goes towards your next step. But obviously if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. If you don't want to find nuggets full stop, you can turn them off in the settings. So 3 ounces of gold, we've not done clean up yet. Obviously it is tedious to start with, guys. Just so much worth it. When you're playing it, it is brilliant. When you're watching it, maybe it's alright if you need to learn how to do something, but at the same time, it's part of the game. It's like in the other game, really. It's like, so when we play Stranded Deep, a lot of it is running around farming your stuff, to build, you know, and then you get the good stuff out of it. Whereas this is basically you dig. It's basically like the film. Just you don't go straight up the diggers. You imagine them all running around with shovels for like the first 2 episodes, and then doing a clean up in a little hook pan, you know. Stuck. Alright. But like I say, it's up to you how much you actually dig out. You could probably keep your nuggets and your complete cleanups for maybe 1 or 2 cleanups, and then you might think, no, fuck this, I want to go and get out a big loan, well, as big as a loan can get. You can get the loan out and see if you can afford the small excavator and so just ducking so I can get to it. The small excavator and the mobile wash plant, you know, it's completely up to you how you want to do it. But I'm not going to dig all this out right now because obviously you guys will be sitting here for probably about 15 episodes watching me dig this out. No, we don't want that crap. Don't want any of that. So what I'm going to do is literally do this until we can afford the next set, the next tier, and then we will get that set up, which is basically, so we've got everything we need for it. So all you need again is the hose, the generator there, and your actual wash plant, and that's it. And then you can rent the digger, you can rent your excavator and pay every day. Midnight it'll take money out. Yeah, so you could probably rent the excavator for a day, do 2 or 3 cleanups out of that, or as much you depends how quick you can dig. And yeah, straight after that, return it and buy it, save yourself some money. It's one of them games that you can do so many different ways. Or you could cheat and just, we've got a whole ounce on that one, look at that. Or you could just cheat and buy everything for $1 and then start playing properly after that, it's up to you. But personally that'd be boring. But yeah, we've got to make our money on this claim, and then we can buy another claim, move all our stuff over there, dig in a new area that's either more rich or poor in gold, depends whereabouts obviously you're mining, but the other areas will probably be better than this one. Obviously we couldn't afford them. Let's have this one first. It's like your practice ground really. There is a tutorial that gets you through most of the game. Up to you if you want to do it or not. I actually skipped it for this. So obviously I've played it a little bit before, I know the gist. But look, we've not been going long, and look, we've got a nice little hole going here. Now we've got just turned 7 ounces now, look, another ounce of gold there. 7 ounces just in nuggets, and yeah. You know, I have to keep stopping after every 4 shovelfuls to throw a bucket of water down there, which is so nice. Which yes, I did do originally, until I thought, why don't we do a start like this? It'd be a hell of a lot easier. I think we'll go until it gets about 100. And the next episode will start with the clean up. And we'll keep going till how far we get on the next one. But see, 80%, might as well just keep going. Obviously this one I might do some off camera every now and then, if it's just repetitive digging while we're trying to save up money. You know, I'll do that, and what we'll do is I'll just save up loads of buckets. We'll do big cleanups on camera. You know, maybe a little bit of digging as well, you know, but not a big nugget, it's not even an ounce. Why is it such a big nugget, eh? Everyone's got 10 ounces, guys. 10 bloody ounces already. Oh, and if you guys decide you want to play this game, workers, I would not really waste your energy on. You don't actually see them, you don't see them doing any work. It just makes your money and your gold go up like every second. You know, so you can't, while we're doing this, money's constantly going up, you know. Some of them are useful later on in the game, like on this one here. If we had the right, didn't know you could dig that. If we had the right person, we could put some mats in these 6 hoops here. Alright, and when it gets full, they just swap the new ones out straight away, they just change them over for us. But it's nothing we can't really do ourselves very quickly, you know? So you don't have them, I'd say they're not, I've never used them, to be honest. Almost at our 100. Not really a little one. Not very little, is it? But okay. I'm stuck. Alright, okay. Switch that off. Okay guys, so we have all of our mats finished. The next one we will do our cleanup, and I will show you how to do that. Okay, please guys, like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment. Catch you in the next one. See you later guys, bye bye.